we shout, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, man of the masses. Oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Mayegun diary politico. Oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not day off in mind. Oh, yo, yo. Mayegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Mayegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Mayegun diary, he dey hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, Mayegun don't come. So my people make you laugh. Oh, yo, yo.
Oh, ye do I fall. Oh, Mary, oh, Nindizu. Oh, Nindizu. Abakare, Mama Daora, Unapuri Mary Nnamdi, Nnamdi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unapuri Mary Nnamdi, Nnamdi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unapuri Mary Nnamdi. Nnamdi bu onye du aimo o meri woni nizu ndiro ya Abakare mamanda ora unaburi meri Nnamdi Nnamdi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unaburi meri Nnamdi Nnamdi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unaburi meri Nnamdi Nnamdi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unaburi meri Nnamdi Nnamdi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unaburi meri Nnamdi Nnamdi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unaburi meri Nnamdi.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wà á gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun diary politico. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun diary.
Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you from wherever you are watching from. And this is Mayegun.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀.
Live.
Mayegun diary, àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé.
Share the broadcast.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Ọba bá gbé wúrẹ́. Mayegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Bíjọ́ ìgbádùn yẹn. Mayegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé.
Thank you very much, and thanks so much for joining me from wherever you are watching from. I would advise you read the caption of the broadcast and then make your own contribution as well accordingly. So, 2 days ago, or should I just put it this way, last Friday, the lawyers to Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, raised an alarm. But they didn't raise the alarm until yesterday, which was the second visit. During the last court sitting, or appearance, as they say, yeah? The last court appearance, the court was told why they didn't allow Nnamdi Kanu to change his clothes. They said because the clothes, or let me say the clothing they were bringing to him, they had the motif of animals like lion. And they, their policy won't let them allow him to wear them. So that is why he's been wearing one cloth for more than 8 months. So his own lawyers, including the family, those approved by their own DSS, to visit him. They were denied access on Friday. They were denied access yesterday, making it the second time. And today, IPOB as a body raised an alarm that is Nnamdi Kanu still alive. Why are they shielding him, or what have they done to him that they don't want his family members that are approved by the court to see him? What are they hiding? And this is why we will join them in raising the alarm tonight. So share the broadcast. There's also part of this broadcast that you're going to watch, or we are going to talk about tonight, is the statement of Femi Okpono-Adesina, Bokwari's spokesman, who said today that many of you are just ungrateful. That for the past 6 years of Buhari, that you've never experienced any fuel shortages or fuel scarcity. So the way you are screaming, it's been 10 days now. Heaven did not fall. I'm going to touch on that when I get to that the lighter mood part of this. But one thing that came to my mind is the 2012 protest about price increase. I don't know if some of you still remember them. I managed to grab a few images like this one, if you remember, and this one, if you remember, including this one. The woman on the right is Loretta Onoche in 2012. Yeah? 140 naira per liter from 87 naira per liter as the effort to remove the fuel subsidy once and for all was considered as a 419. Today, everything that they condemn, they have done worse. You see that Loretta, she's the biggest joke of them all. If you don't remember her, I have this image of her that you probably will remember. Today, she is now in that government.
Should come and see this. Everyone should come and see this. This is marvelous. This is wonderful. I have been hearing about it over the last few weeks. And then today, I'm so delighted to be here. Look at this. This is all rice. Look at this. Just look at this. Just look at this. Look at this. Surrounded by rice. God bless the Nigerian farmers. God bless Baba Buhari. Say Baba. Say Baba Buhari. This is rice. Made in Nigeria rice. It's not foreign. Oh. This one not be China. Oh. This one not be Thailand though. This one are Niger, original Niger rice with flavor, with good taste. This one, say Baba, see rice, see rice. I have never seen something like this. This is brilliant. This is wonderful. I just love the ambience of this place. I love this place. Woo! This is, just look at, just have a look at. Just have a look at. Just watch.
Watch more.
Just watch. And all of them have thank you Baba Buhari on them. Very appreciative Nigerian farmers. Most of them benefited from the Anchor Borrowers Program. And here are their products. They are here at the Abuja Trade and Convention Center.
That is Loretta Onoche. Among those who joined the protests to stop the removal of fuel subsidy. And today they are in that government. And you are buying a liter of fuel for 160 what? 67 or 65 naira per liter. And then this adulterated fuel that they imported into the country, that they will need 210 billion naira in order to fix it. Femi Oponu Adesina said, yes, some of you are queuing for petrol now. You are queuing for for fuel. But one thing that you should be doing is that his own driver is also queuing to get fuel. So you should be thankful. And another one was where Bokwari said today that if not because he helped build the road from Lagos to Ibadan, and he also built rail line from Lagos to Ibadan, people used to trek from Lagos to Ibadan because there was no road, there was no rail. So that was what Bokwari said this afternoon. So they are your Messiah. I mean, you should be thankful for what they have done for you. If not for them, only God knows where your life will be now, according to this rogue. But let's start with this. Usually I like talking about Nnamdi Kanu and the crime that Nigeria is committing against him and against many, many Igbos, because they identify as Biafrans and IPOB. That you don't like them, I have managed on this platform many times to make us understand why Nigeria is this complex, why Nigeria is this divided. I have done so many broadcasts on this. And I've also done so many broadcasts on this platform where I have also managed, we on this platform have managed to present what we thought could be a lasting solution to the entire divided Nigeria that you have today. We've provided solutions many times, but our solution means that the status quo in Nigeria needs to change. If you want a lasting peace, progress, and unity, or anything you are dreaming of, the status quo in Nigeria needs to change. And if the status quo of Nigeria change today, what it will change into is not different from breaking up Nigeria. Now, if we come to this understanding, there will be less bloodshed, there will be less bloodbath, there will be no reason to criminalize civil disobedience, civil gathering, lawful campaign, right for self-determination. And this is something that if you look at those who are asking for Nigeria to break up, those who are asking for Nigeria to have a referendum today, 2-3 years ago, many of them, they were still believing that it was a wrong idea to conclude that Nigeria should break up. But every day, the rogues in charge of government of Nigeria, in charge of the system of Nigeria, they continue to show to the rest of the world that nothing can change how Nigeria is. Whether you like it or not, you live and die with it. Now, people living and dying with this Nigeria has brought us nothing but but hate, division, blood, killing. So talking about that is completely forbidden. So when you look at those who are today asking that, man, I don't think this country is going to work. Forget it. I don't think it will be. There are factors, there are things that you will see, and you say, even though it's not really good, but if they can continue in this on this trajectory, within a short period of time, with time, a lot will take shape. But when you look at the trajectory that Nigeria is going, of course, you know that it is headed for what? For a total collapse and destruction. And when that happens, it claims lots of lives and all that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that they wanted to hate. As much as they have tried to do what they call the media manipulation, media trial, and condemnation, which is mostly what Nigeria system uses. If they want to talk about human rights activists that the government disagrees with, they will do everything to criminalize it. How? If they are not violent, they will introduce violence into their cause. If they are united, they will introduce a division into their squad. They bring violence into them, and that is what Nigeria is. So when they say they are fighting corruption, it is the same thing. However, asking for self-determination, which we can say is as a result of the unfair, unjust system called Nigeria. So those who are in charge of it are completely averse. I mean, they are completely against any change to this. So some people are beginning to now see that wherever, no matter how much you try, look at their election, look at their justice, their judiciary, look at their police, look at their intelligence unit, look at their financial sector. Look at this, look at that. These factors are factors that you can say, if these things are even working and politicians are messing up, but they still have institutions that are working, you can say maybe with time, with the right people, this will work. They have ruined everything, including all their institutions. Now, they have pushed many people who used to believe that Nigeria may work, Nigeria may work. They have pushed them to that point of saying, if they call for a referendum today, many of these politicians who are gallivanting about, who are grandstanding about, who are criminalizing your rights to self-determination, your right to peaceful gathering, your right to your human rights. All these politicians who are doing all of this. But know one thing, by the way, know this, those who pushed us to this level, they have something coming for them. So Nnamdi Kanu that they criminalized, they want you to see as a demon. Nnamdi Kanu that they have told you is the reason why your dollar or your naira is crashing, or why the thieves in Nigeria continue to make you down, or why the poverty in Nigeria continue to increase, or why the kidnappers, the Fulani bandits, and the rest of them continue to burn down your villages and continue to kidnap your children and your family members. The Nnamdi Kanu they are demonizing for you today was once Nnamdi Kanu that projected this.
My name is Nnamdi Kanu. The reason why we're here today is to protest the killing of innocent women and children and men, for that matter, all over Nigeria, especially in the northern part of Nigeria. We are not happy. We are not pleased with what is happening, and that is why we're here today. As you can see, there are a lot of Nigerians who are protesting about the killing of families, people who are determined to tear the country apart violently, and it is not something that we support. It is not something that we would like to see continue, and we are here today to send a clear message to the Nigerian government through the High Commissioner that what is happening in the country is unacceptable and we cannot accept it. If that continues, it will lead to the violent situation of the country. There will be no more Nigeria for anyone to go to. There will be no Nigeria for anyone to refer to. In fact, what is happening in Somalia today will be like a tea party. So we cannot allow this nonsense to continue. Something has to be done. And the consequences of the actions of terrorism in Nigeria must be driven home to the people, so that even the terrorists themselves will be able to understand that there is no mileage in where they're going. The only thing they can accomplish is the breakup of Nigeria. If they think that they can cower people, if they think they can force people to be coerced into a religion which is not theirs, then they are clearly mistaken. We are asking for peace. We are asking for people to get together. We are asking for everybody who loves Nigeria, who is associated with that country, to please prevail upon terrorism in Nigeria so we can bring it to an end. That is why a multitude of Nigerians are gathered here today. Those of us in the UK are determined to work with the government for peace. We are determined to work with the international community for peace. But one thing we cannot stomach is a repeat of 1966. What is happening today in Nigeria was the reason why Nigeria fought a bitter civil war for 3 years between 1967 and 1970. If this continues, there will be another civil war in Nigeria. And this time around, no place will be safe in Nigeria. This time around, nobody will be safe in Nigeria. So it is imperative that everybody who has the interest of the country at heart acts now and immediately to stop this nonsense from continuing.
So that's the Nnamdi Kanu that Bukwari came to demonize. And there is no way they can tell you that Nnamdi Kanu is dangerous if they did not amplify the insecurity in eastern Nigeria. You all saw all of that happen. But so many of you are still being driven by the narratives of the criminals in your government. Nnamdi Kanu, a civilian, a civil private citizen who peacefully using the media, his own platform, to propagate Biafra, remind the Biafrans the atrocities committed against them by Nigeria and warn them against what is still coming, which many of us are witnessing today. And it became a crime to even say it as it is, because you are considered as inciting other people. For 18 days, the young people in Nigeria staged a protest that lasted for 22 days. For 18 days, they coordinated themselves, organized themselves, no breakout, and right before our eyes, we saw the government mobilize thugs from Kaduna to Abuja, from Agege to Ikeja, from one thug location in each state to another. And we captured all this on video, on camera. And right too, on the 19th day, when this attack started on these innocent people, organized, no single fight, no single incident, for 18 days in October 2020. We saw how they mobilized and transported thugs that attacked protesters in Abuja. We saw the thugs they brought into Abuja, how they went into an auto shop in Abuja owned by Igbos, and they burned them down. Have we forgotten? We saw how they mobilized, they transported the thugs from Agege in BRT buses straight to Ikeja. We saw how they transported thugs from Isaleko down to Toll Gate. And we also saw how they mobilized their soldiers after innocent people. We saw how they killed innocent people on the streets, those who were not even protesting, by the police. We saw all of that. Only for your criminal politicians to turn around. Those who gave, have you forgotten that guy with machete, the Agege guy that they said he was never arrested? Yeah? So we saw all of that. We captured everything on camera. We had everything on camera. Yet, on your media in Nigeria, they told you Nnamdi Kanu incited NSAS protests. And you, as educated as you claim to be, you believe that. Now that Nnamdi Kanu has been kidnapped, Nigeria committed a crime. Now in their own courts, they are running away from their own courts. They are disobeying their own courts. If Nnamdi Kanu is the one that engineered your NSAS protest, as educated as you are, your government says Nnamdi Kanu incited it. The criminals in Lagos who actually mobilized the thugs to burn down Lagos State, you saw them. And those who actually, you remember that it was also the time you all discovered that they stole your COVID-19 palliative. Abi, have you forgotten? The people that were protesting, they were in Ikeja. They were in toll gates. We were seeing them every day on camera. They were there. They didn't go to anybody's house or anybody's shop. Was it not that time when they brought the thugs to the rally? We saw the video when they brought all the APC thugs to come and attack all the protesters. If you remember, was it not then you discovered that they have been hiding your palliative? Was it not then that the poverty that you have been denying, come back home? Stop sitting down there and be talking to, stop insulting our leaders. Come back home and do it. Was it not during the NSAS protest that your poverty couldn't be contained or controlled? Was that not then when the poor ran mad and they were ransacking every shop on their street? Was that not that time? Was that done by IPOB? And yet, the only thing I don't like is because of what Nnamdi Kanu did during NSAS. Ṣáyé ò ti bàjẹ́ báyìí? Ṣó ò ti pẹ̀lú àwọn aláyé bàjẹ́ aláyé rírun báyìí? Everything we had and we saw right before our eyes. Your criminal politicians who don't give a damn about whatever is burnt. Because in crisis, is where they make their money. Is it not? Eh? Then he ordered DSS protest. Really? He ordered that they should burn down Lagos. They should burn down police station. He is the one ordering unknown gunmen, this and that. And you are educated, for goodness sake. Every day they say they arrest people, innocent people. Those who manage to get their story to the media, they ended up being released because they were around. And those who have nobody to report their case to the media, they ended up in the dungeon of these murderous people. And yet, the real killers are out there. Now, you have him. Your court says, let him change his clothes. Let him have his glasses. Let him have access to his prayer. How are those harmful to their investigation if they have any evidence already? So this is why, even when you think you should pray for Nigeria, if Nigeria should get it right, there is no country where injustice is law that will ever progress. Stop deceiving yourselves. Nnamdi Kanu is not the enemy. You said he committed the crime. He is now in your custody. Why are you hiding him from his own lawyers? What have you done to him? I know that they can't kill him, because that's something that I pray personally never to happen. That may be too much than what we can handle. Look at what is going on in Eastern Nigeria today. Before now, that's one thing I actually respect about Mazi. He had this kind of leadership aura that I'm trying to kind of understand myself. Before they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, and before Nnamdi Kanu launched Eastern Security Network, there was nothing like unknown gunmen, right? Then the moment he launched that, they launched his manhunt, which they said, whatever it takes, we want him, even if they have to commit a crime to do that. Then suddenly, the politicians in Eastern Nigeria, they saw an opportunity to unleash the criminals that ordinarily they won't be this roguish, because they know that Nnamdi Kanu and those real men who want to keep Igbo land safe, the Biafra land safe, they would never, ever sit back and relax and watch the politician who harmed most of these rogues that they call unknown gunmen, yeah? Because Nnamdi Kanu that I know, just one single broadcast, it will name them, and they will hunt them down, and you will see them, and you will never see them again. But the moment is out of the picture, look at what is going on today. So why are they hiding him from his family? Why are they hiding him from his those the cost designated to see him? I know so many people have said so many things, but you know, for me, I would rather, or should I put it this way? Many have said many reasons why they don't want the people who went to see him. Okay? But when IPOB said, this is a cause for concern, I agree. Whatever it is that is going on, you and I should be concerned. Whatever they are doing to Nnamdi Kanu, whatever they have done to him, IPOB wants him and they want proof of life in the next 24 hours to 48 hours, which simply means they have to honor their own court. Now, look at how this affects many of us. So, are you with me? When you see injustice being done to somebody, the first thing you are going to check is this. If he has committed a crime, indeed, yeah, is their court not the best place to give that person the trial? Is it not? Some people said they don't believe in that court. And I understand why they can be like that. Okay? So, I just wish that those who feel otherwise, that other things needs to be added and do this, to pressure